Hi, I'm Diane Kometa, and today on Dishin with Di, I'm going to show you how to make royal icing. Perfect for decorating and making cookies look absolutely beautiful. So let me show you what you need and we'll get started on Dishin with Di. So what I'm doing here is cracking an egg because I'm going to separate an egg for the egg whites. So you want to have two bowls and you pass it back and forth. And you don't want to get any yolk in there. And then just take the yolk and put it into a separate bowl. You're going to need a stand mixer or a hand mixer for this, preferably with the whisk attachment. Now the next thing that we're going to do is take some confectioner's sugar, and that's powdered sugar or also known as icing sugar, and you want to sift that to get any lumps out of it. Once that's sifted, you're going to take the egg whites and put them into the bowl of your mixer, and you're going to beat these a little bit until they become a little bit frothy. Once they start to foam up, you can put a little bit of vanilla extract in there. Now this is optional, but I like it. It adds a little bit of extra flavor. Now you can start adding in your confectioner's sugar. So just pour this in a little bit at a time with the mixer on low so you don't get a big puff of confectioner's sugar all over your face. And once you get it all in there, just beat it until it gets nice and smooth. The icing is done, and you can see that when you hold it up and it falls back into the bowl, it stands for a second and then it kind of disappears after a few seconds. If it's too thin, you can add a little bit more confectioner's sugar, or you can beat it a little bit longer and it tightens up. Now, you want to use this right away. If you're not going to use it immediately, so if your cookies, for example, aren't ready yet, you can put some plastic wrap directly on top of it. And that's very important because if you let it stand with the air hitting it, it's going to form a crust on the top. So now what you would do is add different types of food coloring to it, and you can either pipe it or you can spread it onto cookies. And here's what you end up with. I put some red food coloring in, and then I kept some of the regular white royal icing, and I let the red hardened up, and then I frosted it with some of the white on top. Then also over here, this was just the white royal icing, and then while it was wet, I sprinkled some of the sugar on top of it. And for the recipe for these sugar cookies, I'll leave a link for you. Great for all types of occasions, any time of year. The recipes are on my website, dishinwithdi.com, and I hope I made your life a little easier, more enjoyable, and delicious. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.